So, let us now bring out tonight's guests for you. First up, a guy originally from Detroit, but long based in and around the New York City area. His writings and recordings have been praised by both critics and fellow songwriters alike since his self-titled debut in 1982. You may know him best for songs like Someday, Someway, Cynical Girl, and You're My Favorite Waste of Time. You may also know him for his role of Buddy Holly in the movie La Bamba. Would you please welcome Marshall Crenshaw.
I wrote this song about 1979. I was working with these guys for a little while back then. These guys from Detroit, a guy named Rick Chovy, another guy named Fred Todd. And Rick Chovy was kind of my mentor back then. He's the one who talked me into trying to be a songwriter. And he said, you know, it's really simple, man. You're a guitar player. Just think of a guitar riff, then write a verse around the guitar riff, then write another verse, then a solo. Anyway, he just, you know, explained to me that there was a really simple formula to it. So we wrote a few songs together. We wrote this one. We were trying to write romantic pop songs back then in the manner of like Walking in the Rain by the Ronettes, or, you know, one of those kind of things. And here's one of them. It's called Starlit Summer Sky.
We sit and gaze into each other's eyes, then we kiss beneath the starlit summer sky. Sometimes the best words are left unspoken, sometimes the best words are left unsaid, sometimes it's nobody else's business. We're together tonight, you know that it's right. Help me out. We sit and gaze into each other's eyes, then we kiss beneath the starlit summer sky. Sometimes the best words are left unspoken, sometimes the best words are left unsaid, sometimes it's nobody else's business. We're together tonight, you know that it's right. The heat of day begins to die, the faintest breeze comes drifting by, and you and I, we watch the clouds roll by, all alone beneath the starlit summer sky. Beneath the starlit summer sky. Beneath the starlit summer sky.
Marshall, I'm going to give you a chance to say, boy, is that stupid. Don produced your album, I guess most recent album, right?
No, it was
a while back.
not recent at all. It was about
He produced
4 years
an
ago.
album of yours.
It was 5 years ago, wasn't it, Dixon? Yeah, 87.
That's a long time ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And who else has produced? Any other artists produced you?
T-Bone Burnett.
Now, as an artist, keep going.
You like him? I'll pass that on.
As an artist, is it you find it a help in the creative process when your producer is also an artist?
It can be, yeah. It can be very helpful. Well, for one instance, DIXON helped me write a song while we were doing the album. That's the one and only time that happened. And some of the other producers that I worked with, I absolutely know, without doubt, that they wouldn't have been capable of that. So, yeah, it does help sometimes.
How do you go about picking a producer?
Let me think. Well, DIXON, I worked with him because we'd just been sort of hanging around together, and I liked him, and I wanted to hang around with him some more, so we worked together. You know, there's a story for each one. Let's see. Ed Stasium, I worked with him on my last record. We had the same lawyer, and and we met, you know, but got to be buddies. It's just, you know, it varies.
You have actually a collaboration. I'll write that down somewhere and I've lost it. Actually, you have a collaboration with Don on Don's latest album, right? Calling Out for Love.
Yeah, it's the same song.
And it's the same song was on yours.
Right.
So you've only written that one together, and you just keep recycling it.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And you also have
Tired old shit, as I was talking about.
Is that one on your?
The same tired old shit. That's my new single.
Yeah. Okay. Now you also have a collaboration with Jules on your latest album called Everything's the Truth.
Yes.
And any possibility of the two of you doing that one, or
No.
No. Okay.
There's a possibility of Marshall playing it though. Marshall played by himself. I don't know the words. Marshall wrote the words, so I don't know.
So how does that work then? When you're collaborating, like does one person write the words, one the lyrics, or like one the music and one the lyrics? Thank you.
I told it the other night. You can tell it tonight.
Yeah, okay. Marshall and I got together at his house one night because we both been living in the same place, Woodstock, New York, and he had a song that he had partially finished, and he said, "Will you listen to this and see if you can finish it for me?" So I listened to it, and I said, "Yeah, I could work on this with you, but the only way I'll do it is if we get together before I leave tonight and try to write something really rockin' before I go." And he said, "Yeah, let's do that." So we went downstairs in his place and we just started banging away. It actually started out being the groove of a song called "Talk Talk" by the Music Machine. When I originally started, and then it sort of got subverted into something else.
That's Talk Talk.
And then I wrote all the words for it, and then Marshall came to New York City, and where I was doing a demo of it, and he listened to it and said, "Yeah, that's really great. I think I'll take that with me." So he went off to LA, and then he rewrote all the words, and I never heard it until the record came out.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's the way it normally works.
Well, what happened was
He kept the title. He kept the title.
in the first verse, and the rest I kind of just there was certain other phrases I just couldn't get my mouth around. So I sort of tried to reinterpret it, just change the words, you know. I think the idea of it, I really tried to follow it closely. There were like several verses. I cut it down to 2 verses. I changed it a lot. It's just, you know, adaptation. You gotta make it come out of your mouth, and you gotta be able to wear it, you know. That's the bottom line.
Feel like wearing it tonight?
I can play it, yeah. Everything's the truth. Well, gee, what's this song about? It's about 3 minutes long. It's about I don't know what it's about. Now let's see. It's about honesty versus dishonesty. It's about plus I thought we were trying to sneak something in. You know, make a little comment about the what's the word? The credulity of the mass public. Never mind.
You say that I'm the one who made you cry. true. Everything's the truth. And if you don't believe me, go ask around. Try anyone on any street in this town. With the tension is getting so extreme, you can barely move, just barely move. Let's just see if you can prove me wrong. Listen close as you walk along. They're whispering everything's the truth, and everything's the truth. But you say that you're not interested in my little game. But this double talk will never make me any less to blame. Girl, I never said reliability was my middle name or my claim to fame. Oh, no, no. Take one, David.
Now, with the musically, technically musically stupid like I am, you've said that you're into weird tunings, you have ready an open D.
Yeah, that's what I'm in now. It's an open D capoed up to E.
Open D capoed up to E. Now, what? You also play open G and open A. Which
Well, I dispense with the open A because I cannot find a guitar that will intonate in that tuning. You have to have your guitar specially set up before it would intonate properly in open A. It's kind of an upside down tuning. And I intend to do that when I get rich and famous. I'm going to get a guitar especially for that.
Jules, you could probably do that then if it has to be upside down.
Open A?
Just weird.
So Canadian. You've
Leo Kaki uses that a lot for the slide tunings. It's very neat. The only one I know that can get away with doing that.
an influence on you, obviously.
No.
Really? Obvious.
Tangent.
Marshall. Hi. What's your relationship as a writer with your record company? Of course, you're not that.
You asked the right guy.
You just left. You left your record company after several years, didn't you?
Yeah, I left two now.
Is there a...
2 down and who knows how many more to go. Bring on the next batch.
Does that have anything to do with the relationship to you as a writer, as opposed to your publishing folks?
It can have a detrimental, you know, if your relationship with your record company is going south, it can have a detrimental effect on your ability as a writer. I went through a period where whenever I sat down to write, I would see this vision of my A&R person in my head going, no, you know. And that wasn't too cool. It was very debilitating. I'm glad it's over.
It's kind of strange when you think they sign you and they're all excited about your music, and then they try to change everything you do.
Well, you know, I'm not going to sit up here and complain about record companies. Most of, you know, it hasn't been all bad working with these people, but it can be if you let it. You know, if you don't control your emotions and just keep your head on straight, it can turn you into a mental case. But I guess I've been there and back.
A mental case?
Yeah. Figure of speech, you know, it can turn you into a basket case. How's that?
It's the same thing with general managers in radio. Request time.
Okay.
You're my favorite waste of time?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. You're mine.
Is that it?
I was in the bomb. I was in this other movie called Peggy Sue Got Married, but there was it was kind of a cameo appearance that was nothing in it that could be described as acting by me.
The experience you enjoyed, was it as pleasurable as James?
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked hanging out on the movie sets. It's, you know, very interesting. You know, it's a good kind of creative atmosphere. And both the movie sets I was on had really good food. And it's a good hang. You know, movie stars were there too, so it was kind of exciting.
Have you or anybody who's been involved in, well actually anybody here on stage, ever written a song about either an experience you've had being in a movie or a play, or about a movie or a play you've seen or a book you've read or anything like that?
I wrote a song for a cop show. You know, I was given a script and read it and was supposed to write a song for it, you know, and I did. I wrote this song called On and Run, and it was the show was about this rock and roll singer who discovered that his girlfriend and his record company president were, you know, out to screw him, and that he was getting ripped off, and you know, nothing like real life, of course. It was called On and Run.
You
want me to sing it?
feel like doing that one? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
They specifically asked me to write a song called On the Run, and the show was supposed to be set in 1959. $1 Million a Note. I kind of wish I'd written that one. But I'm going to do this song now, written by a guy named Chip Taylor, who was on the first incarnation of In Their Own Words. And this guy, Chip Taylor, he wrote Wild Thing for the Trogs, and he wrote Angel in the Morning, a song I've never liked. And he also wrote this one for this group called the Bobby Fuller Four. And I really love their music. I listen to it all the time, and this is one of my favorites by them. I really wish I liked some of my own songs as much as I like this one. It's called Julie. No relation to your Julie.
Come on, Julie, I've been watching you ever since you came to town. I'm through with watching you, there's lots more we can do. Julie, I need your love so bad. Come on, Julie, time's a wasting. I should be tasting your sweet lips. Come on, give love a try, don't let it pass you by. Julie, I need your love so bad. My love, my devotion, deeper than the deepest ocean. Julie, oh, won't you give your sweet love to me? Come on, Julie, say you love me. Give me your sweet love all the time. Come on, take my hand, tell me you understand. Julie, I need your love so bad. Come on, give love a try, don't let it pass you by. Julie, I need your love so bad. My love, my devotion, deeper than the deepest ocean. Julie, won't you give your sweet love to me? Come on, Julie, say you love me. Give me your sweet love all the time. Come on, give love a try, don't let it pass you by. Julie, I need your love so bad. Oh, Julie, I need your love so bad. Julie, I need your love so bad.
We have a special award called Your Approaching Old Fart Status for anybody out there who remembers the big hit by the Bobby Fuller Four. Very good.
That's timeless music, man.
Anybody out there know how Bobby Fuller died?
Drinking gasoline.
No, beaten to death by gangsters.
Yeah, they did make a great
Prize right here.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
This is a song that Marshall's going to help me with because Marshall and I both share an affection for it. Why don't you take the first verse, okay?
Loneliness is a cloak you wear.
We have the hit on this.
A deep shade of blue is always there. The sun ain't gonna shine anymore. The moon ain't gonna rise in the sky. The tears are always clouding your eyes when you're without love.
remind you one more time that if you're interested in finding out more information about In Their Own Words, where it's going to be, who's going to be performing, because this is going on all the time in New York and other places around North America, there's a mailing list form at the door whenever you leave tonight, so by all means check that out.
Here's one called Hang On SLOOPY. Come